What's up, family? Man, I bless each and every one of you. May God continue to guide you, keep you, comfort you, aid you in your growth and development, as well as the healing stage of your life. Family, man, we got to grow up emotionally. And it is what it is. You know what I mean? Um, I want to continue talking about crystals. I love crystals. You watch my videos, you see me with crystals on all the time. Um, I love crystals. But again, we got to grow up and understand it's not so much the crystal, it's us. The power is always within us. Okay. One of the oldest tattoos that I have is a tattoo of a tiger. Tattoo's over 30 years old. Okay. And I have it on my left forearm. And I love what the tiger symbolized. They went to my tiger's eye. I love what the tiger symbolized. And with the tiger and the tiger's eye, I wear a lot of tiger's eye. Um, got quite a few pieces around the house, a lot of different jewelry with tiger's eye. But I love what tiger's eye represent. Again, tiger's eye, tigers represent strength. You know what I mean? They represent your protected, represent power. Okay, man, there's so much that go behind. Stay with me. We're going somewhere today. So many of us, we go through so much hell, especially chosen ones. You know what I mean? We go through so much hell from our childhood. And so many of us, we've gone through so much to make us feel like nobody cared about us, to make us feel like nobody valued us, to make us feel like, man, we had no power, to make us feel like we were helpless and hopeless. We're going somewhere today, I promise you that. So many of us have been victimized, whether we were raped or whether we were sexually molested, how we were beat down, whatever it is that we went through. We went through some things in life to make us feel like we didn't have any power. We went through some things in life to make us feel like we couldn't do anything. And for me, my story started, and again, for those of you that know my story, my bad. I'm gonna share it again because everybody don't watch the same videos. My father murdered my mother when I was 2 years old, right in front of me. Okay, I grew up in a household where I was molested a couple times at the age of 6. I was beat down by family members, uncles. So I've gone through some shit to make me feel like I was helpless. I've gone through some shit to make me feel like I was powerless. One of the things that I've had to learn along my journey was that you're protected. And it don't seem like you're protected when you've gone through all that hell. It don't seem like there's a guardian angel or that, man, how can I say this? God help me. It doesn't seem like God is watching out for you. That God is protecting you. That you're a chosen one. But for whatever reason, you got to go through this. It don't seem like God is looking out for you. It don't seem like your ancestors care about you and they're protecting you. It don't seem like that at all when you're going through hell. And I get that. I've been there, done that. But what God had to show me was Elijah. There's so many people that have gone through what you've gone through and didn't survive what you've gone through. So many people whose parents have killed them. You could have been one of them. You could have been killed by your father after he killed your mother. You could have been killed by those people that molested you. There's so many. Again, I'm 55 years old. I grew up in a time where there was all these black kids coming up missing. This thing all over TV, all these black kids were just taken. We're seeing pictures of milk cartons. You sitting here complaining about your life. You complaining about the hell you've had to go through. Let's go back down memory lane. Let's understand something. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, it's challenging. You got to go through this. But there's some people that are dead. And they'll never in this lifetime get the opportunity to grow and heal from this. They wish they could have made it back home to their mama. They wish they could have made it back home to their family. They would have dealt with the pain and the trauma. They were willing to deal with the pain and they just wanted to keep living. They were begging to keep living. And here, your ungrateful ass has been spared, has been allowed and permitted to keep living. And you want to be angry about it. We're on there today. This is going to get deep. This is going to get rough. So the tigers had to show me was Elijah. The tiger. Often the lion is considered the king of the jungle. But the tiger is so much stronger than the lion. The tigers are so much bigger than the lions. The tigers are so much more powerful than the lions. This isn't knock the lions. The lions are strong in their own realm, you know what I mean? They're strong, but they're not as strong as a tiger. Lions are big. Lions are powerful, but they're not as strong and as powerful as a tiger. So, I got the tattoo of a tiger. And when I look at my tiger's eye on my wrist, it always reminds me, it don't matter what you're going through. It don't matter what you've gone through. You're a motherfucking tiger. It don't matter what you've gone through. It don't matter what you're going through. You got this shit. Yeah, it may hurt. You may have to cry sometimes, but you keep moving. You might feel lonely sometimes, but you keep moving. You might have to let out a motherfucking scream sometimes, but you keep moving. Why? Because this too shall pass. This too is going to pass. And the thing about the tiger that just blows me away with this, the tiger has the markings, the stripes. And what God had to show me, and when I realized that, I paid attention, he caught my, when I was looking at the tiger's eye. And what he showed me was, Elijah, look at the markings. Look at the stripes. Understand the scars. The Bible says it this way. The Bible says, by his stripes, we're healed. By my stripes, I'm healed. By the hell I've gone through, I'm overcomer. By the hell I've gone through, shows you that I'm not just a punk. By the hell that I've gone through, it shows you the power that I have. By the hell that I've gone through, shows you the authority that I have. By the hell that I've gone through, shows you that we're chosen, shows you that we're protected, shows you that we're an overcomer, shows you that this couldn't keep us down. This can't make me go negative. This can't make me become toxic. This can't make me become hateful. This can't make me become vengeful. I will not become bitter. I will not become hateful and racist and homophobic and all that other ignorant ass shit. By my stripes, it shows me who the fuck I am. And we gotta understand this. We gotta understand who we are. Who we are. And so many of us, we rock crystals because they're beautiful. We rock crystals because we say they're powerful and they have all these metaphysical powers and properties and all this other stuff. And that's cool. That's great. Do what you do. But we got to understand, we got to be able to apply the meaning to our life. What the fuck does that crystal say to you about you? How does that resonate with you? You don't rock the crystal because you're hoping that the crystal gives you fucking power. You don't rock the crystal because you're hoping that the crystal protects you and keeps negative energy away from you. You don't rock the crystal because of all this other superficial shit. You rock the crystal because you say, I am that motherfucking crystal. I am that powerful. I have that fucking authority. So when you see the crystal and you understand the properties of the crystal, you understand the properties of me. When you see the crystal and you understand what the crystals represent, you understand the power or whatever it is you say that they have. That's me. That's who I am. See, as a tiger, I could walk in the fucking jungle all by my motherfucking self and not fear any motherfucking thing. You got to catch this. As tigers, we don't give a fuck about what's going on around us. We're paying attention, but we're not fearful. I don't give a fuck what they talk about World War III and all the price inflation. I don't give a fuck about the stupid shit. I don't walk in fear. I don't live in fear because I know who the fuck I am. I know the authority and the power I have. So many of us, we got to grow up and understand. So many of us find ourselves single. And we don't understand this. And so many of us, we like, man, I'm lonely. And that loneliness is a state of mind. Loneliness is a state of mind. It's a sickness. We got to grow up, says the tiger. I can walk and be all by my motherfucking self and be okay with that. As a tiger, I can live my life in solitude and not think less of myself. Because the lion always got to have women around him to show his power, to show his authority. That's what a lion does. Until he stay on. But a tiger's like, man, fuck that shit. I ain't got to have a woman around me. I ain't got to have a man around me. I don't need a man to balance me. I don't need a woman to fulfill me. We gotta catch this. We gotta grow up. A man don't make me who I am. A woman don't make me who I am. I'm whole by myself. And the truth be told, the great majority of us are not whole. The great majority of us have not learned this yet. Because we're still looking for somebody else to fulfill us. We're still looking for somebody else to complete us. And that's why you're going to stay alone. And if you get in another relationship before you're ready, you're going to damage each other. You're going to hurt each other. We've got to grow up. After you become whole, after you've dealt with your issues, after you become emotionally mature, after you become spiritually mature, then the universe says, okay, now you're ready. Because you've learned to live like a tiger. You've learned to be comfortable in your own skin. You've learned to be comfortable with your markings, your scars. You've learned to be okay in solitude. Man, we got to grow up. I hope and pray that I said something to encourage you, to inspire you, to even challenge your way of thinking. I love you guys. Thank you for rocking out with me. Happy healing. Peace.